it seems like it was just yesterday. What I made that video a few days ago about Kanye West and sticking up, for the black community in regards to not backing down from these Jewish folks, and I also was stating that I'm saying that black people for some reason or another we respect the bag, but we don't respect the quality and the man of how he got that bag, the character and the man of how he got that bag, what that man had to do to get that bag. All black people do is just respect other black people with a bag, no matter how big that bag is, just because they got a bag. They can give a fuck of how he obtained that bag, his morals and values of how he grabbed that bag, just because they just look up to him just because he got a bag. I don't know if y'all heard by now, but this whole ass, punk ass, tap dancing, shoe shining, fuck boy ass nigga, LeBron James, has came out and condemned his former teammate, Kyrie Irving. This makes me sick to the bottom of my goddamn stomach. NBA.com is showing that Lakers star LeBron James said that Brooklyn Nets guard Kyrie Irving caused some harm to a lot of people by recently promoting an anti-Semitic documentary on his Twitter account. It doesn't matter what your color skin is, how tall you are, or what position you're in, James said, following the Lakers' 130-116 loss to Utah Jazz on Friday. If you're promoting, soliciting, or saying harmful things to any community that harms people, then I don't respect it. I don't condone it. Man, LeBron James, you's a whole bitch, nigga. I can't stand these sellout ass, coon ass niggas, man. God damn. If we don't stand for anything, if we don't stand for something, we will fall for fucking anything. That's nothing but the truth. These niggas fucking make me sick, man. I don't fucking get it. I mean, I don't fucking get, like, look, the almighty, legendary, hyper super intelligent Jason Black said that there are two types of Negroes in this world. One that recognize white supremacy exists and fights it, and the other is one who recognizes white supremacy and just simply goes back to picking the motherfucking cotton. It seems like 99% of these black entertainers, athletes, rappers, don't matter don't matter who it is, if they got a big name, they all selling out, man. They all selling out just to keep their white paymakers happy, the people that cut their check just to keep them happy. I don't understand. I don't see. I can't comprehend for the life of me being a black man, growing up in the most racist country of the world, the United States of America. I don't see how I can find it in myself to turn my back publicly on my very own people just for a fucking paycheck. I mean, maybe because my bag or what I do is not, white people don't cut my check. I make my own money. You know what I'm saying? I got my own business. I do my own thing. So I don't have to adhere or listen, scour. I don't have to duck my head. I don't have to take no bullshit. I don't have to fucking walk on eggshells just for a fucking paycheck, man. This just goes to show and prove that black people as a group, as a collective in this fucking country, we have no power at all as a group. There's no unity. There's no camaraderie. There's no unity in anything we do. We always sell out, bow down, kiss the toes of other ethnic groups, especially when it comes to these fuckboy ass Jews, man. This is why it's absolutely necessarily very important as to why we need some type of power as a group in this country, because everybody just walks all over us. Even illegal aliens have more power in this fucking country than black people do. And our ancestors built this country, laid the foundation of the backbone of this country for other groups of ethnic groups from all across the world to be here and take advantage of, as far as liberty, life, pursuit of happiness. We built that, and everybody else takes advantage of it, and we get none of the fruits of our labor, of our ancestors' labors from back in the past. And it's just sickening. It's really sickening. It just kills me, man. Aren't y'all tired? Where my real niggas at, man? Aren't y'all tired of this shit? God damn. It makes me fucking sick, man. And all these fucking black entertainers, all these athletes, all these rappers, they always, when they say something, they know fully well daggone, know that they mean it from the very bottom of their heart. And for as far as what black people go through in this country, what we have going through in this country, political or religious wise, anything that they say that's not liked by the dominant society, especially when it comes to these Jews who control pretty much 99% of all major platform media, motherfuckers always have to bow down, apologize, kiss their ass, and walk back their statements, even though they meant that shit. I don't respect any of these niggas, man. I can't. It's just you motherfuckers are sellouts. We have no power. This is why Muhammad Ali was such a great man. He was a great boxer, left a legendary, undeniable record for his heavyweight boxing to be considered as one of the greats, and he stood up for black empowerment, something that these today niggas don't do. Much respect to Kanye West, much respect to Kyrie Irving, because at least they're not really backing down. Now they're trying to say that what Kyrie apologized for his statements. Not necessarily, not really. He apologized if he made anyone feel a certain way, feel a bad way, or if he think that he has offended anyone. But he has not apologized, will not apologize, and won't apologize for simply sharing a tweet that the dominant media are proclaiming to be anti-Semitic. And it makes me sick because these motherfuckers, these Jewish motherfuckers won't explain as to what was said or shared that was actually said to be deemed to be hurtful or anti-Semitic. And all he did was share a tweet. He didn't even say any words or added any of his own verbiage to the tweet. He just simply shared a tweet. And he's being fucking walked through the mud and being treated like a little boy because of something he just shared on his fucking Twitter page. It just goes to show you that it doesn't matter how much money you got. You can have $100 million in a bank being a black person. But if you get out of line just one facet, one iota, one half iota of the way that the dominant society don't like, they own your ass. They making Kyrie, even Kyrie being a multi-millionaire, they're making him feel like a little boy. They're sunning him. They're making him feel and look like a little boy in the eyes of the public, simply because he shared a tweet of a movie that they deem anti-Semitic, but not going into or delving into the fact of what was said in that movie, portrayed in that movie, deemed to be so hateful or so anti-Semitic. And we all, us as black people, we all know what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? We know what it is. What I want to know is, why the fuck, when we stand up for our beliefs, what black people believe in, why is it such a detriment to all other ethnic groups? Why can't black people stand up for what we believe in? Because all other beliefs are protected and supposed to be, it's supposed to be not condemned and or not, not condemned. Why is it all other ethnic groups can share their beliefs, be proud about their beliefs, speak proudly about their beliefs and not feel shame for it, except for black folks. Anytime we step up or state what our beliefs is, it's always a motherfucker who's not black has to come in and say that's wrong, or you're being hateful, judgmental, or whatever the fuck. I'm tired of this shit, man. Y'all not tired of this shit? Come on, man. Where my real niggas at, man? Who's not tired of this shit? We seen this playbook over and over again. I'm just tired of these niggas selling out, backwalking of what they said of their comments, knowing that damn well that this is fucking real. It just shows that we need some type of unity, man. We need to stand up for each other. I don't get it, dog. I just don't. I never ever respected LeBron James, man. Like I said in my last video when I did the video on Kanye West in regards to him standing up and not backing down from the Jewish community. The only other man in my lifetime that I've seen publicly that I respected, as far as that was in the entertainment or in the entertainment business, athletics or anything like that, was the great almighty Tupac Shakur. That was the only man that I know that stood up to white supremacy and preached and talked about black empowerment. All these other fuckboy sellout ass niggas, man, I can't stand it. These niggas, we have no camaraderie. Like, how do you turn your back? How do you as a grown black man turn your back on a former teammate of you, someone that you've shown to have some type of brotherly love with in the public, and now you're just like, fuck you, nigga, I'm gonna hang you out to dry. I don't get you niggas, man. I really don't. I really don't get you niggas. I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't know when we're going to come together, stand up, and fight this shit. All other groups, all other ethnic groups of people have a unity except for us. It's like we refuse to come together, stand up for what we know is right. This is fucked up. Whatever happened to freedom of speech? I mean, Kyrie and Kanye been condemned, but whatever happened to this freedom of speech? You know what I'm saying? They can't simply say freedom of speech. Oh, I have freedom of speech. I can say what I want to say because it's freedom of speech that's protected by what is that? What amendment? I'm not really good on amendments. Was that ain't that the First Amendment? Like shit. We got the First Amendment, and it's still not protecting us. We still being. I'm sorry, my bad. First Amendment don't apply to us. It don't apply to black people because we second grade citizens. We third class citizens and shit. When are we going to? Let me calm down. Matter of fact, let me fucking light this blunt up so I can calm the fuck down, bro. This what gets me so passionate, man. I don't understand how this doesn't get all other black people up in arms, man. It don't make no sense. If you're a black man living in America, how does this not fucking boil your blood? You know what I'm saying? How does this not boil your blood? I'm tired of us looking like little kids. We look like grown men. They're making us grown black men look like little kids in the eyes of the public. And it's fucking sickening. I don't understand the mentality that the majority of us have today, especially if you're grown, adult, black male. Like, we just duck our heads down like an ostrich in the sand and just hope nobody, long as nothing's happening to me personally, then I don't care. I just want to continue to do me, try to get the little bit of money I'm getting and keep it moving. When everybody else is united and we just so divided. And we can never accomplish anything if we stay divided. I can't preach how a unity, a brotherhood amongst each other is more important than anything, man. Because if we had unity, if we had a black collective unity, we would start to obtain some type of power in the society. And we don't have power. Every time a rich black man who owns something, every time he gets rich and he sells out his own company to the white man, and we lose that power structure. Russell Simmons sold Def Jam. Now Def Jam is owned by white Jewish people, and even they dropped Kanye West. Like me growing up in a growing up in the 90s during that hip hop era, when Def Jam was actually owned by a black man, it's like we had some type of that was like that and Bob Johnson who owned what BET, and I forgot it was another black man that owns a publishing company, but that was like the last bits of power, the little bit of power that we had. That shit all ran out by the end of the 90s, man. Every black man has sold out to the white man. Like, I don't understand why we haven't learned yet that to keep everything what we created, built and created, keep it all black. We don't own shit. We have nothing. Nothing. This is why we keep bowing down. Aren't y'all tired of being grown men, black men, and bowing down to these white motherfuckers? Or are y'all so ignorant that you just don't see it? It don't matter how much money you have, man. In the eyes of these white people, man, you still a little boy because we can't do shit. We can't do shit that we can't do or say shit that we really want to say, because if they don't like it, they can put you out there in the media and demonize you, and you looked up as a fool or what have you. And this is why we keep taking back what we say, knowing damn well that we really mean it. And these black entertainers and athletes, they don't give a fuck, man. As long as they rich somewhere living good in their Hollywood Hill gated community, they can give a fuck about the rest of us, dog. And that's why I only respect a man of how the character of that man and what his morals and values are. And I just don't respect any nigga. I don't give a fuck how famous you are, how rich you are, if you're selling out your very own people and blatantly doing it. Like, LeBron James, you have no fucking backbone, bro. You too rich for this shit, man. Like, you damn near a billionaire. I mean, how much more fucking money do you need, dog? Like, damn. How much more money do you need? Like, when is enough enough? When are we gonna have somebody that stands up for us? Like, you why did you even have to say shit? You should have just kept your dumb ass quiet. Fuck. You shouldn't even have to say shit. That's how you know they made your dumb ass say something. Hey, you too rich. I would just like, look, man, this don't concern me. I don't really want to speak on this. I know y'all trying to keep saying I'm the face of the NBA, but why do I have to speak on this? Respectfully, politely, I don't want to get involved. I don't want to get involved in this. But you should just kept your dumb ass quiet. You should just shut the fuck up. Man, shout out to Carcino for life, man. He was right. He's been right about LeBron all along. LeBron's a fucking sellout, man. God damn, that nigga, you don't, I mean, like I said in my last video, I'm not one of the ones who say who a nigga that's from the hood, once he make out the hood, he make it rich and famous or whatever, that he has to come back to the hood and pull everybody out. But damn, when it comes to an issue and topic like this that's in the media and it's been everywhere, and you knowing damn well that Kyrie wasn't wrong, he hasn't did anything to exemplify any type of hate speech, but simply sharing a tweet in which we really do deep down know that it was for and directed for black people and telling the truth about our history and how our history was stolen and things of that nature. But niggas has got jelly and jam for backbones, bro. Like, I don't get it. I'm never going to get it, and I'm never going to respect it. Never going to respect that shit. Rest in peace to the great legendary Muhammad Ali, who was considered one of the greatest as far as talent-wise in his field, and just being an honorable black man standing up for black empowerment, talking about white supremacy, fighting it, things of that nature. Rest in peace to Tupac Amaru Shakur, another great black man in the field of entertainment, who's always stood up, preached black empowerment, despised white supremacy, talked about racism on a continuous basis in his music and in his interviews. Much respect to Kyrie Irving for not backing down, not making these Jewish motherfuckers son you. Yeah, you gave $500,000 to a certain organization to fight hate speech and everything like that. But as a whole, you still didn't back down. You pretty much just said that you apologized if you made anyone feel like they were hurt. I understand that. Much respect to those men that I just named, but most of these majority of these niggas, he's some sellout fuck niggas, and I don't respect them. I don't know when we're gonna realize that we need to come together, unite, come together, and stick with each other, especially on serious issues like that, like this. I don't understand why we refuse or why we choose to stay divided. Like we can't win shit. We can't do anything far as obtaining some power or fighting back if we don't unite and stand for one another and have each other's back. This shit is just ridiculous. All other ethnic groups do this, but us, Koreans, Chinese, Jewish, whites, Latinos, Hispanics, illegal aliens have more fucking power us in this motherfucking country than us. And we built this motherfucker. It makes no fucking sense. LGBTQ community has more, well, that's even though that's a really a collective group of all ethnic groups and nationalities. But still, of course, we all know the white people run that bitch, and they have a lot of power, even though they're like less than 10% of the U.S. population. This shit makes no sense to me at all, man. I'm really sick and tired of this shit. It's disgusting. Makes me want to throw up. For me to know that as a grown adult black man that we are treated as little boys in this goddamn country, and it seems like the majority of us just don't see it, or we refuse to see it, or we just don't want to see it. We just satisfied with the current status quo. We satisfied with being at the bottom of the fucking financial pecking order. We're satisfied being at the bottom of the fucking social pecking order. We're satisfied by being kicked and little boy by these white motherfuckers. It's just sad. And we're the fucking most physically strongest ethnic group of men in the world. But yeah, we fucking submit to the weakest. Man, I can't. I don't even want to talk no more. Subscribe to the channel, please, man. I'll be bringing y'all a lot more real content. It seems like a lot of shit is going to be unfolding at a more rapid pace. Before I go, I hope something happens, but it just don't look like it's anything major from a black group standpoint is going to happen and fighting and shit, because everybody just keeps selling out. Shaquille O'Neal, nigga, fuck you, you coon ass, tap dancing ass nigga. Charles Barkley, nigga, fuck you, you biscuit eating, bald headed, pink lip, white booties sucking, ball licking ass. And y'all niggas make me sick. These niggas, Charles Barkley and Shaq, y'all make me sick, man. I'm out, man. For the people who just came in and everything like that, go ahead back and play the screen, but I'm disgusted. Subscribe to the channel, please. I'm bringing more content. I'm out. Peace. One love.